Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new version, new episode of Evans Echo from Sudanese Echo platform. There is many topics and issues which will be tackled in this episode. We choose the important of them. The first one is the visit of General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan to the Republic of Turkey and the Erdogan al-Burhan summit. The importance of this visit can be focused on, firstly, the time in which this visit have been paid. Secondly, the issues which have been discussed during the summit. And thirdly, also choosing Turkey for the fourth time of General Burhan to be the state to be visited. The bilateral relation, the cooperation between the two countries in the different fields, economic, energy, mine, electricity, and everything. Also, the investment, the projects between the two countries, as far as also the question of the reconstruction of the damage during this war in Sudan and the contribution of Turkey in this reconstruction. The international arena and regional arena have been rich by many topics which need a sort of coordination between Sudan and Turkey. The international arena, as I said, we have topics which Sudan have been tackled in it and in need of a support of many countries, and Turkey, as far as it is positioned in this international arena, have a role to play. Also, the war of Sudan and the many initiatives which have been taken by different bodies and organizations must be also discussed during this summit. Erdogan, as he said and confirmed in his press conference after this summit, that he will support Sudan and he is in favor of establishing peace, stability, and security in Sudan. We have also a very important point of the visit and the state of Turkey, as Sudan represents a gate, Turkey, to the Red Sea. As far as we know that, more than 700 kilometers, the range of the Red Sea and the regional water in the Red Sea, in this time exactly, where the Strait of Hormuz have been completely blocked, and Turkey also in need of a new gates to the Red Sea. The importance of the visit of Turkey also can be at Turkey as a country which have a role to play in the regional and international arena. And Sudan have asked for many times that a role must be characterized by projects and also executive program and also a means and ways to be implemented during this area. I think the visit is important. Issues which have been tackled are also most important, and the time it is important for the two countries. The second topic is the meeting which held now in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, by what do we call the Quintet, the Committee of the United Nations, the European Union, the Arab League, and also the African Union and IGAD, to be the umbrella of solving the problem of Sudan. We can say umbrella because practically they are not keen about the settlement of establishing peace in Sudan. The meeting which have followed the meeting of Nairobi, and before it Berlin, Paris and London, have nothing to do of its result in the practical solution of the problem of Sudan. Nowadays, they held this meeting in Ethiopia, and there is internal conflict between those who are going to participate. If we put in mind that what do we call the Democratic Bloc of Sudan, which composed of 19 of political parties and armed movement, and also some leaders of the traditional tribes, there is a conflict inside. And they are also divided between two sides. One of them now participated in this gathering, and the other is not. Moreover, they are refused completely any sort of coordination between these two parties. This is one of the defect of organizing such gathering without putting in mind that the result will be positive and to solve the problem of Sudan. This is not the fairest, and it will not be the last and the second, and we hope that the political parties of Sudan and the internal front unify themselves and having and conducting dialogue inside Sudan and with the participation of the whole people through subjects and issues. The third topic, the last, is the working and the coming back of what have been done by the Prime Minister, Dr. Kamil Idris, as he is the Prime Minister and responsible of all the executive body. And this week witnessed two visits. The first to the popular market in Khartoum, which is aiming at assuring the necessity of people, and it needs many organizations for all people. And he said that the problem of water and electricity, it will be solved as soon as possible in order to alleviate and to settle many problems for the commerciants who are working in this market. The second visit is to Port Sudan Airport, and there is many problems in this airport, although it is the only one airport of what do we call the capital of Sudan after Khartoum. They declared that there is many things will be tackled. But I think if we do not take a very good consideration to those who participating in this airport, the problem will not be solved. We have to put in mind that there is the aviation, the Civil Aviation Authority, and also there is the airport plans and companies, and also there is people who are participating in these airports by investing. All these parties and partners must be participate in this reconstruction of Port Sudan Airport. The executive committee which have been built for this and following this achievement must go ahead to achieve this as soon as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers, this is the end of our episode for this week from Evans Echo, from Sudanese Echo Platform. We are going to meet each other coming week. Thank you and goodbye.